6 and east, and that's 6 and east. I don't want that on. I don't know how to turn it off. That's right, I don't want that on. And I want that on standby. And Bournemouth is set to that, and that's sent to Compton, so that's jolly good, so we'll swap it. Compton, and that is 119.19, yes, for Bournemouth. I'll put in safety comm in a minute. So that is night. Can you try and remember? I want that to be, when we come into land, I want that to be 987. So that's quite easy, isn't it? 987. I want to set this to 987 when we come back into land. Because I'm going to set it round to this now. 987 when we come into land. Compton traffic, Golf Golf Romeo 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 is a Bulldog by the new hangar. About to complete checks and take off, and I'm going to be using, I'll use 26 Golf Romeo Romeo Compton traffic. Right, brakes off, bit of welly.
Not a lot else flying tonight, is there?
No. There's somebody up there, look. Actually, there's 2 up there. So we're bombing along, so what I'll do now is check my brakes. Now I'll check I can go full left. And now I'll check I can go full right. And round we swing.
Look at that.
And we'll apply the brake, and we'll put that on, and then, if I don't really know how to fly it, I'll look up the manual again. Pre-taxi, done all that. Brakes, instruments, rudder left and right. Run up, parking brake is on. Fuel set to both. Oil temperatures and pressures are good. Mixture goes to fully rich. Throttle, we'll pull this back. We'll push this up to 1800. Exercise the propeller. And that's all good. And now we'll push the throttle right up to 21. And check the mags. Check the engine. Check its charging. And pressures. And pull that back. That's all good. pre-takeoff, trims. That is in the takeoff position, that is in the takeoff position. Flap, we won't have any flap. Mixture is fully rich. Prop is fully fine, friction levers applied, engine heat knob is in, mags are on both. Fuel, we'll have the boost pump on in a minute, but we're checking it visually there. Alternator is on and the light out, and I've just checked it. T's and P's, green, green, green. Lights, taxi off. Actually we have to switch them both on because I've forgotten which one's broken, but we've got that one's going and the anti-collision beacon is on as well. P2 heat not required, instruments de-icing, so that's 30 and a little bit west, so that's 30 and a little bit west. Transponder, alt, controls full and free. Harnesses, are we ready? Nice and tight?
Yeah.
One more setting I wanted to change. I wanted to put safety frequency on. 135475 so that I don't forget it.
Right.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Don't forget this, because I heard you say something, and it was, don't forget you got your sensitivity here. Right, now the boost pump goes on. Compton traffic, Golf Romeo, Romeo is lining up to 6, Compton traffic. There's nobody coming down final. Got a very dirty windscreen. Jim would not approve. Happy to come flying with me? If there's a problem with the engine, I'll close the throttle, I'll put it back on the thing and go through the hedge at the end, otherwise I'll stick it over there if we're airborne. But that's the important thing, I will close the throttle. We'll go flying now then. Full power. Got full power, I've got T's and P's are happy. 600 metres. Airspeed's alive, 400 metres, flying. Fabulous night.
It is.
Don't forget we've got this lovely camera going, and it is going. And it's on widescreen so we can see all of the beauty of this stuff tonight. So if you don't want a video or if you run out of signal...
What's going on? Don't understand it. Facebook Live.
Right, you're not very loud.
I'm loud enough. I don't want to shout.
I can barely hear you. See, you wouldn't want to be landing in this direction now, would you? You can't see much of the ground. I'll go over into the shade. So we can see where the bloody hell we are. could put it away if you like and just relax now. Is it working live? Oh, you got some viewers too. Excellent. And it will complain when it... And it can't hear us because it's so noisy out there.
Okay.
Okay, well if you've got a signal and you've got the data, let's see if we can find where we're going. We'll find Henstridge Airfield. So those lakes.
I love it. So cool.
It is always a good guide to where Henstridge is. Henstridge is coming up here. Henstridge is still in the sunshine. Can you see? We're in the shade. Henstridge is still in sun.
Right.
And it's kind of on the edge. That's the airfield. In terms of the village, I don't know. And have you got it yet? Do you know where?
No.
Okay, well we'll find it from the road. Oh, you were telling me, do I know the church in Henstridge? That means that you do.
There is a church.
Right.
That's where we need to be.
So there's a little airfield, there's a little town here. And I don't think this is Stallbridge, because Stallbridge is bigger. Stallbridge is over there, okay?
So that's Henstridge.
And we'll get out.
I'm gonna finish.
I'll get it on your side. And then see if you can see the church.
Oh no, I recognise it. This isn't Henstridge.
No, that's not Henstridge?
No.
Okie dokie, well there's the airfield. And so if that's Stallbridge, maybe Henstridge is over here. This is what this is all about. This is all about bimbling.
I loosen a bit tight.
You can slacken them off a bit. Keep talking to me so I can hear your lovely voice. It's just you're breaking up and I think this sensitivity is wrong. So say Mary had a little lamb, etc.
Why?
So that I can make sure I can hear you.
I like them flying.
So there's Henstridge Airfield, which you may not have driven to, so it doesn't help if you know where the roads are. The A30 is just the other side of it, and there's I think this is probably Henstridge here.
Yep. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to come out and go round it.
No, I don't think that's Henstridge either.
Really?
Well, I don't really recognise any of it.
Well, I've got a 3G signal at the moment, which is miraculous. Let's see if this helps. Oh, we've got bugger all bars.
Well, do we want to use the map?
Yeah, I'm using the map, and I've found it. Right, okay, so there's Henstridge. That's Stallbridge down there, according to my map here. So I think this might be Henstridge up here.
It's really scary listening to your own voice. That's why I don't like to talk, because it sounds really weird.
See, that's breaking up. I'm not hearing you, so speak a bit louder.
I said my voice sounds very strange talking on this. When I listen to the video that you put up, it just doesn't sound like me at all.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Why is that?
I don't know, because it is you.
Yeah, this is Henstridge, I know.
No, this isn't Henstridge, I don't think, not yet. It might be.
Yes, it is.
You're good with that now?
That's Henstridge.
Jolly good. So whereabouts in Henstridge are we meant to be?
By the church. Okay, so I can't see a church.
I haven't seen the church yet. I can see a big crossroads.
Yeah, there's the church. Over there, just behind that.
Has it got? Oh, I've got it. It's got a square steeple.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jenny's house is right behind the church.
Okay.
On the left-hand side to you now.
Right, so that I can see there's a big... Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
So we are now flying round...
My daughter's house. She's probably in the garden. The elder one.
Safety com, Golf Romeo, 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 radio check, safety com. Romeo, you're 5. Jolly good. Golf Romeo, Romeo is Bulldog just overhead. Henstridge in Somerset. We'll be going over to Wing Farm in a little while. Great. Are we going to Pulham as well?
If you like. If you want to.
Happy little engine.
If you can remember where Pulham is.
I get there, I'll follow the road now. So there's the airfield, and Henstridge is just off the end of the runway, so it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So therefore we think this is Stolbridge.
Okay. Yeah.
And there are two roads coming out of Stolbridge. Which both go to... There's the one which goes through it and past the pub. And there's one which goes out via Penny's. So it's this road up here.
It's on the Dorchester Road out of Stolbridge, isn't it?
Yep.
Do it again then, do we? Oh. Turn that around.
Oh, there's a really good thing in the middle of the field down there.
Sorry?
There's a strange thing in the middle of the field down there. There's a bit of a house, and then there's, look, a needle.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Don't know whose house that is. They'll be ringing up to complain in a minute. Then we go down this road, round that curve, up to that junction. Through the forest, which is actually in that. There's so many big houses around here, isn't there? And there's a bit of parkland here, but there doesn't seem to be a big house associated with it. I mean, you know, you'd expect when there's a parkland, because I remember driving along here, and you can see, you know, it's got the park fences and it's parkland.
What about the snowfish?
Yeah.
So downwind, 27.
And then the road goes at that junction there, and goes past King's Stag.
I don't know how you can do this. I cannot get my bearings at all up here.
Well, because I've driven down here many times, and I'm used to and because my eyes are scaled up for the distances, you know. What takes you 10 minutes on the road takes no time at all and looks very close on the when you're in the air. So I think Pulham I think this is King's Stag, because it's that order, isn't it? King's Stag first and then Pulham.
Yep.
So I think that's King's Stag. I think that Pulham's the next one up. And I think I can remember where your daughter's place is, within Pulham, I think.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
That's Pulham, yes?
It is.
And their place is to the right-hand side of the road as you go through it.
Yeah, it's just like the fifth house along, the big one. There's 4 bungalows, and then there's a bigger one.
And they're on the main road, are they?
Yeah, and they've got like
I can see some
children's
bungalows.
slides.
I can see some bungalows and some cars parked next to each other to one side of it. I can see a blue swimming pool.
Yeah, that's the one.
Traffic, Golf Hotel Romeo, downwind 23.
Yeah, I can. I'll be out there watching and children.
Heavy traffic, Golf Hotel Romeo, parking the circuit to the west and call on rejoin, Henstridge.
We've got a little gentle wind here because I'm putting it in the same sort of, it's quite a steep turn actually. I'm trying to get some height so that we can turn it upside down and show them. If you're ready for that.
Yeah, good.
You ready for that?
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
And when you're turning, it's a bit difficult to climb.
Would they still be able to see us?
Well, we'll be getting a bit smaller, and I'll do it a bit lower than I might normally. I'll do it at 3,000 feet. Why is that funny?
This is.
So have you seen anybody in the garden?
Yes, I have.
Oh, good out.
Yeah, I saw them.
And which is the best side for them to see us? Over there or over there? Or over...
Yeah, because we're like in front of their house now.
Right.
Right above it.
Right, nice and strapped in. That's closed. That's closed. What we'll do is we'll do a couple of gentle barrel rolls, which will look great from the ground. And we'll do the first one left. We've got to get this height on first. actually we'll do the first one right. So there we are, 3,000 feet. Where's Pulham now?
Down there. Yeah. To your right.
Down here now? This is Pulham here, isn't it?
There.
Yeah. Just about to disappear underneath us, yes?
Okay.
And on my side now? So we'll do a barrel roll, okay?
Okay.
Over that way. I think I've got it, because there's a lot of industry at the other side of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we'll do a loop now, okay?
Okay.
You all happy? Aileron roll. We dive for 120 and just go around fairly quickly. And another one. So if I gently get some height, see if you can go live and we'll do a loop while with you holding it.
Oh yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, do you want to?
Fine.
I'll do it on lower power and we'll get a bit more height. Doesn't even matter if we don't get live viewers because at least it'll store it. Have you got a signal still?
No. No.
Traffic of Charlie 9 with Papa Robert Ed.
Well, hang on, I'll do it here. I'll do it with mine.
So is that Portland over there?
It is. it's not actually getting to... It had a good signal when I first started, but it's having a job actually getting it going.
Well, you're recording it, aren't you?
I can do that as well.
Yes.
That's alright, yeah, it's recording that as well. You're right actually, it's a much better way of doing it, so stop all that, and stop all that.
Get on the later.
And put that away. Right. Anybody any idea where Pulham is now? None whatsoever.
No, I don't know where it is.
See if this helps. Yeah, because I think if I was concentrating on...
Alright, yeah.
Because we've got 3,500 feet now, so we'll do a couple more and then we'll go...
Downwind, right hand, 22.
And then we'll go and find Dave. I've got Pulham. It's just down there at about 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I've got it.
And the reason I'm spotting it is because there's that little bit of industry below it.
That's where James and Neil work.
Okie dokie. Right, everything tight. So we'll chuck it about a bit and then go away.
My goodness me.
It's raining up here.
Oh yeah.
That's what we like. There's Pulham.
Okay.
A loop, another loop, you go for a loop.
Yeah. If you're happy to. Yeah.
Another loop.
Just trying to turn my world upside down, aren't you, really?
Yeah.
I'm speechless.
Lost Pulham.
That's honest. Oh, sorry. No, I don't know.
Slippery little sucker. I said sucker. Hang on, it might be down there. Oh, there it is. Isn't it with the... Yeah, there's Pulham. So we'll do one of my favourites, which is the half Cuban, but I'm not going to do a reverse half Cuban. We're trying to treat it gently. We've got 3,000 feet, and then we'll go and find Dave.
Okay.
So reverse half Cuban is a loop, and then on the way down I turn it upside down and we'll fly out that way. feet, 25, 25, all good, and dive for 140, and pull. And over we go, and stop it. And then we'll go nice and slowly over to Dave's.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We get back into bimble and save petrol mode now.
Farm traffic, Golf Charlie Bravo, India Echo, inbound, 2 minutes to run.
We'll go back out into the sunshine.
Hey?
We'll go back out into the sunshine.
That'd be better. Oh, they were treated to a special display then, weren't they? The lucky girls and boys.
Have you had any text messages from them since?
On my Facebook, loads of people are talking.
Excellent.
The second one I didn't even upload. I think I probably run out of data.
Right.
I don't know, it's getting low.
How do you do it? Are you on a contract or...?
Yeah. So I've only got 3 a month.
Right. And how much that cost?
Like £50?
Is it? That's quite pricey.
I know.
I never ever run out of data, and I'm on a 21 quid contract. It's unlimited as far as I can see. I don't know how you know when you've run out of data.
He just sent me a message. You've used 80% of your data.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, get out of the contract. When was the last time you renewed it?
Well, less than 2 years ago.
How was it?
I think it's got about another year to run.
Bloody hell.
And I smashed it up as well. Ruined it.
And you what?
I've broken it as well.
I thought it's got a crack on it. They don't cost much, the screens, you know. They're getting better and better. Before it was an arm and a leg, but they can do them for at Timpson's for about 20 odd quid now, I think.
When you turn and spin and all the acrobatics that you do, makes your head feel really heavy.
It does, well, it makes everything feels 4 times heavy. So, have you done 10-pin bowling?
I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know how heavy a 10-pin bowl is? That's the same weight as your head. And now imagine holding 4 of them. Because that's what it's like in a loop. It's like holding 4 of those on your neck.
Okay.
Not surprising.
No.
So where are we?
I don't know, but it's very nice.
It's very nice. There's Compton Abbas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's sort of halfway between us and Bournemouth. It's almost exactly about, it's about between 2 and 3, about 2 o'clock off the side at the top of it. But anyway, there's Shaftesbury. Look at all this camping going on down here. I don't know what that is.
April said. Well, laugh out loud, well, now he's just showing off. James said we don't need to go to the open air show anymore, we have our own personal one. We ran from the front garden to the back garden to the front back and so on. About 10 loops and Chris got a few big.
Excellent.
Oh, bless him. So this video of us from the ground, which would be even...
Well, it will be a tiny little dot.
Oh, it's very
Unless I got a zoom. There's Gillingham. So is everything happy, little aeroplane? Let us turn the boost pump on and change tanks.
It's 5 Golf Charlie Bravo in the Echo, late downwind, runway 27. Runway 18 Golf in the Echo, 5
beautiful. So beautiful.
There's a gliding club over there, but because they haven't got many clouds about, I don't think they'll be gliding much at the moment. The road that you drive up to 350, we're about to go across the 303. The 303 is running along here in a minute.
Okay.
There's a railway. I want to put us over the crossroads of the 350 and the 303. And the 303 is a big road. That must be the 303, surely to goodness. No, it's not. I've got the 303. I'm not getting much navigational input from you.
Well, why? I don't really know anywhere out here, do I?
I don't live around here. We're not far. It's more your area than me, I think. I'm not moaning. I was just saying, I thought you had said that you like looking for this sort of stuff, and I said that you're going to love doing navigation for me. Mind you, we haven't got a decent chart, have we? So there's the 350, there's the 303, 350 goes across in all those bushes and goes on that way, and I know how to find Dave's place.
That's good then.
You know there's a Centre Parks, isn't there, up here? And Longleat.
No. Longleat to Ormond. Oh, yeah.
We're in that sort of area.
Okay. Oh. Why did I think we were going to Bournemouth then?
We were going to Bournemouth after we picked up Dave,
or
after we found Dave, if he's coming.
It's really brown up here.
Quite windy.
Is it?
Yeah, which is good. Can you see any bonfires as well?
Any?
Bonfires.
Not at the moment. Something's on fire over there.
So that forest there is the one which has Centre Parks in. A lot of forest. Just, you see a bonfire well in the distance?
Yes.
Between us and that bonfire there's a forest which has got Centre Parks in it.
Okay.
where Longleat is, yeah, over to one side. The thing about Centre Parks is it's a fantastic landmark because it's a big round dome, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never seen it, but yeah.
Well, I'll show you it.
Okay.
Because we're here a little bit early for Dave.
I don't know what's happening. I think it's live, but I don't think there's anybody watching it. I don't know how live works. I don't do it very often. It's beautiful, isn't it?
And the lovely long, I love the shadows at this time of the night.
Yeah. Oh, there's some planes down there.
Where?
There.
I still haven't seen them, and this is exactly what I'm looking for. Where? No, there they are. Right, yes, I see it. Let's get up a bit higher and see if Dave's out. Can you see one which is sort of red and white? It's just coming back there. Wing farm traffic, Golf Romeo. Romeo's overhead wing farm, and just having a little look. Wing farm traffic. That's Wing Farm, where my mate Dave has his aeroplane. And the hangar door seems to be open. We're here a smidge early.
I don't know what the time is, do you?
Yeah. 17 minutes 2.
So you're meeting a friend and we're flying down to...
Well, he hasn't got his airplane out yet.
Oh.
Which is why he hasn't answered me on the radio. But I think I can see the hangar door open. Keep your eye on it, will you? Because I'm trying to do a bit of texting.
Keep my eye on what? The ground?
Yeah.
I'll let you know if it gets too near.
No, the airfield.
Well, I can't see that now. Oh, yeah, I can now. Down there.
I've got it, yes. He said won't be airborne, just got home, probably won't be airborne until 19:15 at the end. At 19:15 at the earliest, he says. So if he's not going to get airborne for half an hour, then I do want to put it on the ground. Because it's just silly wasting the fuel. And what I want to do before I do that is get a bit of an indication as the wind, and I really want him to confirm that it's okay for me to land there. So we want more bonfires.
Oh, is that the dome there?
That's the dome, yeah. That's
I've never seen it. I've never been to Centre Parks.
I've never been in it.
I've been to
So there are the windsocks there. They're hardly moving.
So who's your friend? Don't know.
It's a bloke called Dave White. And I knew him from the internet well before I ever met him. Oops, bit of a dive.
So whereabouts are we? Near Longleat.
We're near Warminster.
So that's Longleat Forest.
Yeah.
So Longleat's over there. Where all the animals are.
Wing farm traffic, radio check, Golf Romeo Romeo.
Guy said to me, "Why couldn't you land in my garden, Nanny?" Last time he went over.
Wing farm traffic, Golf Romeo Romeo, downwind for wing farm for the western runway. Wing farm traffic.
I'm thinking about landing. Brakes, undercarriage, mixture, boost pump on. Keep the airfield in sight, Mr. Rogers.
So he knows you're coming then?
It looks like he's definitely planning to do it. I haven't had an answer from him yet.
Wouldn't the crop circle we go from up here?
They would. I was, when, as you know, when we flew together for the first time, I was thinking of trying to find some for Evil.
Yeah.
I need to think like mad
I
about
haven't
this.
seen any. Yeah, shut up.
Wing farm traffic, Golf Romeo Romeo, turning final, western runway.
Times like this that you need your hat. Wish they'd cut these trees. A bit sudden, but nice and short. Not made easy by that sunshine.
No.
Wing farm traffic, Golf Romeo Romeo, we'll backtrack. What's left of the runway?
So who? Plane's his?
No. It's a little farm that they rent the space off. A couple of them have got hangars, some of them leave them out. That's his airplane that he's got out. It was seeing his hangar door open that convinced me that landing would be a good idea.
Oh, there's some people waving at.
I've been in here a couple of times, but there's very, very little wind, and that was the thing which was alarming me, so we're going to make absolutely certain we use all the runway when we come to set off. Look, he bashed the end of his lovely aeroplane.